Good morning.
Good morning. All right, welcome back, The Real Estate Truth. So everybody wants to know what's going on in the market today.
Well, we've got what I call a dual market, uh, tale of two cities, the best of all worlds and the worst of all worlds. So the industrial market is booming, the retail market's booming, apartments are doing pretty well, office market's in the tank.
So when you say in the tank, I see some buildings that are 90 to 95% leased. Landlords continuing to raise rates. Some
Well,
feel like they're feeling pretty good.
the office market is suffering from a work from home, worldwide digital boom that's put a permanent set of issues in the office that's overhanging 90% of the office space in America. And that's not going to change over the next 10 years. So the office is in the doldrums. It's in a bad place. It's very difficult to sell, very difficult to get financing. Many buildings can't get tenants. A few that can are prospering, but they're going to be the best in a bad market. And it's interesting, what's so different is that industrial and retail is at the polar opposite of that. Industrial market has a lot of great tailwinds behind it. It's doing well. Rental rates have effectively doubled and tripled over the last 5 years.
For industrial or retail, or for both?
For industrial, and starting to be from both. So there's retail has performed extremely well. Rents are up. Every time there's a vacancy, a tenant steps in to fill it. Industrial, the rents are up. The only negative on the industrial is there's a little bit of cooling of demand and supply due to they just overbuilt. It was so booming, they built too much.
All right, last question for you. Is it a guarantee that the Fed reduces interest rates next month?
I have no idea. And
what do you say about the banks and the analysts who predict what the interest rates will do, whether they go up or down? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't think you can predict it. I think the market has its own way.
So would you say those groups are more or less producing content for clickbait?
Well, I don't think you can predict the future very well. You may do it short term, but and I don't know that interest rates coming down is two-pronged. One, it's good that it comes down and makes the cost of money cheaper, but it's coming down for the reason of lower demand, which may be the beginning of a possible recession. 3/5 or 60% of the country thinks we're already in a recession. But if interest rates are coming down, it's from lack of demand. And so I think that's a negative, and that may counterbalance any positive advantage of lower interest rates. And if inflation comes back, interest rates go back up. But interest rates are always moving one way or the other. I think we're at fairly reasonable rates today, personally.
Okay. All right. Well, good deal.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Any last words?
Nope. Go to work.
Go to work. You heard the man.